I was at Starbucks, and you know how Starbucks sells those like naked juices?
Yeah.
You've seen those, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I used to buy them. I used to have them like all the time.
Yeah, and on the surface they look so good and so healthy because they're so colorful. Like all the bottles are like super colorful, so they look like, you know, it's like walking down the fruit aisle at the grocery store, it feels like. And then you look at the ingredients and you're like, what the fuck? How does this tiny thing have like 400 calories? It has like 40 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
And then like, even like, for example, the green ones that often feel like they could be healthier because they're more vegetables. You turn it around and you realize like a lot of the times they just use green apple juice.
Yeah, for sure.
So like all of this, like, it's just like everywhere you look, you see this. And I never really paid attention to it until I started to get down my fitness journey. And even when I started to go down my fitness journey, you know, like once I started to catch on to this, there's like, you have to go even more down the rabbit hole and realize like even the ones that like might be low calorie, for example, or low fat, like labeled that way, they're often just scams as well, because you look at the ingredients and even though they're low fat and low calorie, the ingredients are incredibly artificial.
Yeah.
So it's like there's no winning with a lot of these packaged foods.
Right. And so, you know, I think a lot of the examples that we've highlighted probably wouldn't surprise many people, but there are definitely even more sophisticated scams to be mindful of. And the more sophisticated scams to be mindful of are actually a hybrid of what Preethi and I are talking about and, you know, the labeling that we actually do want. So the most sophisticated scams that I've seen are featured by Kroger in their Simple Truth brand. So they sell an organic brand. And organic in and of itself, you know, we don't really know how organic our organic food is. My assumption when I buy organic food is it's probably maybe more organic than not, but it's still going to have some influence of genetically modified products. And whatever, it's okay. Like if it's 60% organic and it only has 40% of the pesticides or something like that, or 40% of the GMOs, it's like, okay, fine, I'll pay a little bit more for that. But what Simple Truth does, the Kroger house brand, is they have a line of products. Say they have 100 products, right? And of those 100 products, maybe 5 of them are organic. And so they will have in big green lettering, Simple Truth Organic. And organic is going to be like a big word on there. And then the other products they have, the other 95% of their products are going to have the same looking brand with the same looking label. It's just not going to have the word organic on it. It's going to have Simple Truth, same green backing. But because the most common visual image that you have of the brand is Simple Truth Organic, that's effectively their loss leader product. So they're charging you more money for the 95% of their products that are not organic and don't meet those standards, because they have put that image in your mind with the large organic print that, that this is an organic brand. And so the more they can convince you that their entire brand line, food line, is organic, but only spend the money to make 5% of that line organic, the more they win.